running side by side, and then Danny Kvyat into Sainz, into Norris. Ouch. Towards Lando Norris's McLaren, and he probably just lifted off the sofa in unison with making his way. Down past our commentary box, Lando Norris has gone off. Lance Stroll has gone off with him in the racing points. And two, Lance Stroll's got the advantage. Norris was trying to squeeze through, and yeah, he took out the racing point.
Lando Norris crashed out of second practice at the 2020 Tuscan Grand Prix, running wide at turn 3, dipping his left rear wheel.
Lance Stroll going very wide indeed and going off the track in his battle with Lando Norris.
Flat spot of tyres as well, of course. He's got a pit anyway. Probably some damage to Norris's car.
Yeah, along with Perez on the outside, but then Bottas, I think, locks up into the back of Norris. Norris into Verstappen.
And he's getting out of the car. And I think that's because his radiator was absolutely bust and he's furious. And he was just very unlucky.
Back in line. Yeah, oh, I see. It just started to wander into an oversteer, and yeah, Lando says a bit of aquaplaning, but it didn't stop him going for it. But what it did, it just sort of moved into a bit of an oversteer, and as he corrected it, suddenly the front tyre bit moment trying to correct the slide, and it just took a big left turn, and
a lot closer than they really intended.
Yeah, I think Lando drifted a little bit left there. Sainz is gone right to cover him off. Difficult to see on that angle.
Miller 1 equals his and beats Hass's.
God, that white line again.
And he did go into the barriers.
Don't think he's damaged.
He was on the green line.
That secured his third place, though. Definitely.
One way of doing it. This is another having a pretty lonely race. Third place, and oh dear, Lando Norris has made contact with the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly.
He has backed off, hasn't he? And somehow he's not realised that Lando's coming through. And the tyre comes off like a polo mint. And they've been severely bruised.
And round the outside goes Charles Leclerc, and there's contact too with Lando Norris, and Charles Leclerc is off. I saw Charles Leclerc disappear off into the barriers. He must have hit it the right way, because so often we see a bit of damage from the wrong angle. What's wrong with his car that necessitated an early pit?
So Lando's
always hit the wall.
Yeah, he's gone in too tight.
I just don't think that Lando expected Lewis to back out, but Lewis had to back out because of the Ferrari.
Stroll, Bottas, Albon och De Vries. Här kommer han då i 180 km/h ungefär och så bara understyrer rätt ut i.
Han inser ju det så snabbt.
How did his Las Vegas Grand Prix come to a close? We're going to find out now, and that is a strange one.
It looks like he's lost it with combined lateral braking, just misses the back of his teammate. You know, good thing with a long crash is the energy is dissipated. Yeah, look, I think he touched. I think we could hear some touching of the ground, and he's unloaded the car, and he's got in this sort of tank slab.
Game on once again. This time it's the outside line. Oh, they make contact. He's got a puncture. He's damaged his front wing. The leading contenders for the World Championship come together at turn 3.